in audio. In audio. In audio.
Hey, what's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm back, and it looks like this fox has taken over my base. Well, jokes aside, we have big plans today. And last episode, we built this beautiful house and got a horse and found a couple of pets, and one of them is this turtle. It's just chilling out there. But this episode, we're going to solve our food crisis and get into create mode. So, as you can see, this is our little farm, and this farm is not providing me much food. So I might have a plan to generate infinite food. Well, I have made a clipboard to make list of things that I want to do in this episode. And first things first is to make a chicken coop. We need a chicken coop to generate infinite amount of food. And you may ask, how does a chicken coop provide infinite amount of food? Well, in this pack we have Farmer's Delight, in which there is a food called egg sandwich that gives us really good saturation and restores a lot of hunger bars. And for that, all we need is eggs and breads, and we can make farm for both of them relatively easily. So the first thing that I need to do is gather some chickens, and between the episodes I went mining and gathered some resources to get into create mode. Even after all that, we're still poor, so I think we'll go mining this episode too for a little while just to gather some resources. But before that, I need to gather some chickens, and in this episode maybe we'll build a big blacksmith house to put all our machines in and start power generation and things like that. But before that, it is time to hunt some chickens. Alright, so I brought one chicken because I could not find more, and I brought two ducks because they were just chilling out there, and I think ducks egg work too, so we're going to breed them. And to breed ducks you actually need fish. Well, I thought ducks ate bread, but I'm not a ducks expert, so I'm not going to argue about it. Well, here is a quick time lapse of me creating tools by using a mod called Tetra, and I had explained how Tetra works and how to make tools using it in this segment of the video, but due to my stupidity the recording did not have any audio. Well, matter of fact, this whole video was scraped together by me in post because I forgot to turn off echo settings in my mic, due to which this whole video sounded like I was playing Minecraft in a cave. So I bred these snails here, and now from two of them now there are 5. So that's that, and let's just look at this bridge. So I think I'm going to, oh no, let's not break everything. I think I'll make a path that goes to here, and this feels pretty good. This looks pretty good, and it's arched in a way. Let me show you. So there is actually an arch going on here, and I think this looks pretty good. I used different kinds of fence, and these horse fence and the spruce stockade fence and things like that. I think this looks pretty good. So now that's that. Now I think I'll start building the blacksmith. Let's just break this. I think I'll start building the blacksmith hut so that I can properly smelt all our ores and stuff, because we don't have a smelter system and I want to make a smelter system with create. And I think I'm going to build my blacksmith building right here on this hill, and we could have a big furnace out here and things like that. And I think I'll make my chicken coop there. This world is getting alive. Look at this guy. Look at this. Hey Rocky, here's a friend. Look at them. Even though they are different species. So let's just place him here. And now I think I'll work on that. And I'm really happy with this bridge. So I'll start working on the blacksmith art. I need to gather some resources and then I'll meet you guys. Well, the blacksmith house is coming together really nicely. So if I get to the free cam and let me show you, as you can see, I went with the A-framed roof on both sides and they're interconnected with each other beautifully. And we have a lot of space here, here, and the back is not done yet, but we'll have more space here at the back. And I think this looks pretty good. And as you can see, I have used spruce everywhere because I did not have enough resources. Like for this one, I used different kind of materials like bricks and sandstone and things like that. But for this one, I didn't have much resources, so I was stuck with spruce, deep slate and cobblestone. And I think this looks pretty good. So we'll have to build this and see for ourselves if it looks good. So I'll finish this and I'll meet you guys. So some time has passed and if we get to the free cam, as you can see, the walls are almost in and this side is done too, and here's a chimney. And I think this is going pretty well, but if you look inside, there's not much space, and I built this here so that I can smelt wood because I was getting hungry and I almost died once. I'm liking this very much actually. The difference in stone at the bottom and planks on the top and these woven planks, they look really good from afar like this, like as you can see. And we need to build this chimney, make a top so that the smoke can pass through it. And this is pretty small. I was thinking I could just mine this mountain in and I can make more space like under here, under this dirt. So that's pretty good. And I think that's that. So I think I'll work a little more on the exterior. I need to finish this part and then I'll start working on interior and then I'll meet you guys. Alright guys, so we're headed to the nether for a piece of soul sand. The house is looking pretty good and we'll talk about that later. But first of all, let's just find a place to make a portal. I think this is pretty good. You know, it's pretty far from our base. Time to light this. Okay, time to light this up. Let's just see what's on the other side. I hope. Okay, so we are here. I just need one piece of soul sand. But that's not it. So just one piece of soul sand. There's soul sand there. Soul sand or well, let's just mark our portal. And I can see one piece of soul sand there, and we won't linger here much because I don't want to die. My armor is almost busted, so time to head back and I'll see you guys on the other side. Can you spot the difference? This bridge is looking pretty sweet. If you can tell, I changed that fence up top, that fence, and I think this one looks pretty good. The last one looked kind of weird, and now this one flows better, like with those supports and stuff like that. So let me show you. Here's a guy. I accidentally punched him, so we are going to turn him into a mending villager, and then we are going to fix this pickaxe because this is almost done for it. And let me show you what I've done. So you have seen the exterior already, and there is one more thing there. This is a smelter, alloy smelter. This makes brass. This is what I use to make brass. This is from immersive engineering. So if we head inside, as you can see, we have a little smelter like thing there, lava flowing in, water here, and the block is being quenched in water and things like that. And we have our water wheels here, and let me show you what's happening here. So we have two wheels like this, and I've used bunch of gear ratios to make it fast. As you can see, this one is pretty slow and it flows up and then it gets faster each time. And if we head down here, we have more water wheels. I have 5 more water wheels inside here, and these are all going inside this gearbox. This is taking this stress power to the top floor. So if you close this, and I'm going to make multiple blast furnaces and things like that from immersive engineering here. So that's why this is empty, and the power is coming back here. Like this is way faster than this, so I just took that power down. And if we head upstairs, so as you can see, we can access this furnace from both sides. Let's get inside, and that power is being carried over by these shafts to these contraptions, to this machinery, create machinery. We have mechanical press, a deployer, and this deployer, I created this deployer from brass that I smelted from that alloy furnace. And we have mechanical mixer and a grindstone to create gravel and sand. And I think this is pretty good. And the way this flows into this, I think this looks pretty steampunk. And I added a railing here. As I showed you before, the space was really limited. Like I hollowed out this place to make this, but I'm really happy with this. This is kind of congested and this looks cool. Like this floor is just for smelting and things like that, and this is for more create based things, and I'm really happy with this. And this could be a potential, this space could be used as a storage system later, but I don't know, I'm not sure. So that's that, and I'm really happy with this. But we still have lots of things to do. Like I want to make little details like I did with this, like these cogs and that things like that. I want to add some little details, and maybe I'll do that later, but still overall I'm really happy with this. Well, I'm pretty poor. I have 7 iron ingots, and that's that. Well, I'm really poor actually, and my tools are almost depleted, so I need mending. At first, then I can think about doing something else. And I'm really happy with this. And if we head all the way back, this looks pretty good, like this bridge, this house, and that blacksmith house. And I love that little thing that came out here, this thing, and the different variations of lanterns, the smokestack, everything looks pretty good. I think I'll add a smokestack here. I'll add 5 little details here and there off camera, and then I'll meet you guys. Well, I came here to mine resources, but I found this huge cave system. And okay, look at the mobs there. Jesus Christ. Oh no. My axe is almost done for. So let's just, I don't want to linger here. Hey, quiet. So as you can see, there are so many mobs there. Look at them. Jesus Christ. But this cave is really big, so I think I'll come here to explore this place later. I've gotten what I needed, and I even found some diamonds, 6 diamonds, so I can upgrade my tools. And I got some iron and a zinc and things like that. So I think I'll head out, but I'll make a waypoint so that next time when I get here, I'll explore this. Let's just disable this, and look at this. We're in this place. Like, look at this cave, how big this is. So I can't wait to explore this place, and I think I'll just head out now. And my pick is almost fixed because of mining so much redstone and lapis and things like that. So what has happened is, I made this path. I just terraformed this land and added this pathway, and I think this looks pretty good, and I'm really happy with this, keeping with this theme with moss and rubbed up dirt. So that's that. And if we head here, we'll talk about this building after a while. But if we get downstairs, we made that guy into a mending villager. Look at him. He sells mending for 24 emeralds and he's having great time, right? Look at him. Look at his expressions. He's having great time. So let's get out of here and let me show you what I've done. So, as you may know, my main source of food is egg, and I solved my food crisis. So, let me show you. So, this is a chicken coop, and we have chickens here. Let me show you this from free cam. So, as you can see, we have chickens here chilling out, hanging out. Some are trying to escape, so we'll just ignore that. And this is a relatively small building, right? So, if we get in, and this top house has duck farms, so we have duck eggs too, and they're backups. So I'm not going to have many ducks. Look at it. Look at this guy. He's pretty cute. And we have Donald Duck here. He's laying eggs and some seeds too. So we can go out here and chill out here with chickens. And it's pretty good. So, but there's a twist. I don't have to collect eggs. What happens is, let's just go downstairs. So there's our little downstairs area. So we have our wheat here, and our egg gets processed into cooked egg. So how that happens is, when a chicken lays eggs, the eggs go to these chutes from create, and they just drop down into this water stream, and the water stream carries everything over to this blast furnacing thing, like blasting. And then what happens is, when the fan pushes hot air from this lava to this block, the eggs that fall here actually get cooked, and we have a smart chute with a filter of cooked egg, so that only cooked egg goes into this barrel. Okay, I accidentally grabbed it, but as you can see, all the eggs. So let me show you. Okay, someone has laid an egg. Maybe we'll see it. Now let me show you. Let me show you how it actually works. So if I throw one duck egg into this, it just sucks that up. And if we go downstairs, then our duck egg is chilling here. So it only goes down here once it's cooked. Otherwise, the smart suit does not suck that in. So that's that. And I think this looks pretty good. We have a small little wheat farm here so that I can make bread. And I think this looks pretty good. But right now we're going to build 2 more furnaces. So I've actually gathered all the resources. So let's just start with this one. This is a structure from immersive engineering. Do I have my engineer's hammer? Well, yes, I do. So we have to place blast bricks here. Now we are going to solve our armor problem, because I need steel, and this is the only way to make steel in immersive engineering. If we make this type of structure 3x3 of blast bricks, then we can right click this to turn it into a blast furnace, and we can add, I think, iron there. Maybe let's just check. And we can add iron there, and maybe we can add coal there. So let me grab some coal. Okay, I have coal here, and I can put this in. So what I need now is a coke furnace, or whatever this thing is called. So let's just put our bricks in the same order like before, and then we're going to right click this, and this turns into coke. So we have to smelt coal into a thing called, I don't know, I forgot the name of it, but something like cooked coal or something like that. And we need a bucket to collect the oil. It looks like something's happening. The lava droplet like thing is almost done. Okay, we got some charcoal from that. Maybe we can use charcoal here. Okay, we need charcoal for this to turn, or whatever that thing this produce. So this took a lot of time just to get one of that. So let's just get out and let me show you something. So we have a mod called immersive paintings, and due to which I made this anvil logo. I downloaded this PNG from Google and I just slapped it there. And I think this looks pretty good. Well, it turns out the blast furnace only takes charcoal and coal coke as fuel. So that's that. And how do I get the coal coke? Okay, so I have to smelt coal in oven to get coal coke, like here, right? So let's just place some coal here. So this will turn into coal coke, and I can use that coal coke in this crude blast furnace, and that will make iron into steel, and I'll get creosote well. So let's just wait a minute until these things get cooked, and I'll add details like this on this furnace too. Alright, so the steel is smelted and I detailed this, and this looks pretty cool, I think. Now this just blends in more, and this room looks a lot better with these much details and things like that. And my steel is already smelted, and I even crafted armor with it, and these are not that hard to make. Once you have steel, you just have to make steel plates this way, and I think I look pretty cool in this armor. Like, look at this, I look like a knight. So but this armor is still not as good as diamond armor. It's almost as good as diamond armor. Like, as you can see, the armor plates down. Okay, so if you are still watching, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I think this is it for this episode. Next episode we will build a tugboat, a mining facility, or even an iron farm. I think that would be cool, building an iron farm. So if you are still watching, thank you very much. And if this video gets 500 views, I'll make another video next week. Bye bye.